live all these weeks. I have missed you. I know it's been 2 whole weeks since I've gone live on Just Whenever. And I'm thrilled to be back. Oh, my mic's not on. I'm thrilled to be back with you.
It's been
and
so
y'all,
long.
we got the sound with us today. The sound. Woo! I'm so excited that they're here. But you come on in now. Pull up your chair. Well, come on in. Come on in. Pull up a chair and tell me how you been. We're fixing to sing, I'm doing the lead. So if you would sing the harmony, but if you can't sing in tune, well that's okay because I can't hear you. Just don't forget your decaf on sweet tea. Then sit up straight and sing along with me. Come on in, come on in. Pull up a chair and let me introduce you to my friends. Just don't forget your decaf on sweet tea. Then sit up straight and sing along with me. Yeah, sit up straight and sing along with me. And y'all, I'm so excited that you're here. It has been 2 whole weeks. Last night I was in Arlington, Texas. Had an incredible time with the sensational Endless Highway. I was telling Dusty Wells, who's here, and you'll see him in a minute. I felt like last night, the second half of the show felt like one of those old time, WSM radio shows. I loved it. It had that kind of feel to it. But what a great night it was. And it's been fun. My dad's 90th birthday. I went and celebrated that, and that was fun. But look who's here. The Sound. They're back. They've got a brand new CD available now everywhere you get your music. You can download it. You can go to the sound.org and order your own CD with their faces on the front if you like to look at people. There it is. Or you can just download it. It's incredible. So would you please welcome my friends and yours, now that they've been here already once, The Sound. Hey, everybody.
What's up, guys?
Hey. How y'all doing?
We're doing good. Believe it or not, Jake's wife took that picture on the front of the CD cover.
Did she?
Yeah, that's why she made us look all right.
Well, she did a great job. It's really. I like that picture. It's
And
very.
I took my life into my own hands, dangling my feet off the side of that building. I'll tell you right
How
now.
high up were you?
Well, so we were down in Florida, and that was a parking garage.
Oh.
Listen.
Yeah.
We weren't going to tell you guys this because it kind of ruins how cool it is.
Nobody's watching.
We weren't actually dangling off the side of the parking garage because it was like 6 stories tall. And we're crazy, but we're not that crazy.
Right.
And but on top of that parking garage, there was like 2 levels. We were only about 8 feet off the ground right there. If we'd have fallen, it would have been a very short fall. It would have.
I still wouldn't have liked it.
Now, Jacob, you've gotten married.
Yeah.
Since you were here last. Is that why that smile is still there?
Always.
You are
Always.
known
It
for
ain't
your
fading.
smile.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, I love that too.
He does. He looks sweet, don't he?
Well, sure.
And cheeks.
And Levi, you're still single, still looking, or what's going on?
Well, I've got a girlfriend. Her name's Rachel.
Okay.
So
All
she's
right.
a sweetheart.
All right. Well, what are y'all gonna sing, Daddy Rob? What are y'all gonna sing?
I'll be married 30 years this year. Just
30
for the
years.
record.
That
just
is
for the record.
fantastic.
So,
All right, you ready?
Mark, we'll have to play something for you. So this is off our new album. This was the first song that we wrote for the new album. And one of the things we wanted to do when we wrote the music, we wanted to write music that was accessible, that was relatable, that people, no matter what their background was, could listen to it and just understand it right away.
I love that.
And this was the song that we first came up with when we started writing like that. And it's called Jeans and Jesus. It goes like this. 1, 2, 3, and... mile for Calvin. I don't drive a fine Italian car, but I still get around. I'm not from a major city, and there's not a lot out where we are, but that don't get me down. 'Cause I'm alive, and I have faith, and I feel blessed. 'Cause every day I'm slipping in a pair of worn out jeans, lacing up strings on muddy red wings to work in, and I'm working a Chevy in the garage that I love to drive, an old home church and a beat up Bible to read in, and I'm reading. I have everything I need, ain't got much, but I've got jeans and Jesus. I've got a girl who loves me, and I have a roof above me. I'm thankful every night. I go to work on weekdays, and I go to church on Sunday. I don't live a big life, but I don't mind, 'cause I'm just glad I'm slipping in a pair of worn out jeans and lacing up strings on muddy red wings to work in, and I'm working a Chevy in the garage that I love to drive, an old home church and a beat up Bible to read in, and I'm reading. I have everything I need, ain't got much, but I've got jeans and Jesus. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm alive, and I have faith, and I feel blessed. 'Cause every day I'm slipping in a pair of worn out jeans and lacing up strings on muddy red wings to work in. And I got a Chevy in the garage that I love to drive, an old home church and a beat up Bible to read in, and I'm reading. I have everything I need, ain't got much, but I got jeans and Jesus. I've got jeans and Jesus, yeah.
I love that song, Jeans and Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, that's all you need.
Yeah.
You know, got Jesus in your heart and jeans covering your tail.
Yeah.
'Cause you don't want to be naked.
Right.
Don't go outside with no pants.
Y'all, it's right here. Looky here. Looky here. Can you see that? That's the new CD. And Jeans and Jesus is the first song on it. And I like this one. Now, you wrote this with Jimmy Yeary, I hear. I Didn't Find Jesus.
Yes, sir.
Tell me how that happened.
Okay, so here's what's kind of cool. What we wanted to do was take these biblical concepts, like for instance with Jeans and Jesus. You know, thankfulness is a recurring theme in the Bible throughout the Scripture.
Oh, yeah.
And what we wanted to do was take that concepts that are biblical like that and apply them to our everyday lives. The phrase that we kept using over and over while we were writing the album was everyday music for everyday people. And song, we started thinking while we were writing it. So Jimmy Yeary was somebody that we wrote this with. He was Jake and I's co-writer on this song. And he is just one of our favorite writers ever. And you know that, Mark.
Shout out
He
to
is
Jimmy.
fantastic.
Yep,
Big
he is.
shout out to Jimmy Yeary.
Yep.
And we went in to write that day, and we didn't quite know what we were going to write about. All we had was a tune, and Jake had come up with this little tune for the chorus. And we started thinking, we were like, you know, throughout the Bible, there were people that got saved in a lot of different ways, you know. It wasn't necessarily throughout the Bible, everybody didn't get saved the same way. You know, a lot of us, you know, were saved in church,
Right.
you know. But some people, like for instance, the Apostle Paul, he wasn't even looking for Jesus.
No.
You know, he was on his way on the Damascus Road, and he was knocked right off his donkey.
Right.
And there he was, and Jesus found him right there. And
Most people probably weren't saved at a Billy Graham crusade.
No,
Well,
I would say
I was saved at church camp.
but we started thinking when we were sitting there that day, we were like, what would a story like that look like in 2022?
Let's hear it.
Maybe we wouldn't be on the Damascus Road. Maybe we'd be on I-40,
Okay.
and maybe we'd be riding in an F-150, and it might go a little bit like this. This is how we think the story might go nowadays. It'd be something like this: 1, 2, 3, and. It wasn't in some mega church downtown on Sunday morning, but with a band and a couple thousand hands up in the air. I wasn't out looking for God in godly places, but He still showed up out of nowhere. On a Nashville road trip, when I turned my radio on and heard about some crosses in a classic country song. He met me in an F-150 on my way to Tennessee. I didn't find Jesus, but He found a way to find me. Yeah. I wasn't on my way to get religion or salvation. I really didn't want to hear a sermon or a prayer. But when I heard that story of God and His redemption, well, that was Jesus calling right there. On a Nashville road trip, when I turned my radio on and heard about some crosses in a classic country song. He met me in an F-150 on my way to Tennessee. I didn't find Jesus, but He found a way to find me. Hey. I didn't look for God, but I met God when I cranked up the volume knob on a Nashville road trip. When I turned my radio on and heard about some crosses in a Randy Travis song. On a Nashville road trip, when I turned my radio on and heard about some crosses in a classic country song. He met me in an F-150 on my way to Tennessee. I didn't find Jesus, but He found a way to find me. I didn't find Jesus, but He found a way to find me. Whoa, He found a way to find me.
I love that. I love that. You know, none of us did. Oh, was it still going? Did I interrupt y'all?
No.
I thought you were doing one of those rock and roll pauses.
Yeah.
No, but you know, I was thinking while you were singing that none of us found Jesus.
Right.
He found us.
He had to come to us. We didn't know where He was.
I remember the day we wrote that. We probably sat around for like an hour, and we couldn't figure out the hook to the song. We couldn't figure out what we were gonna write for the hook. But we started writing this unconventional story, and we sat there for an hour trying to figure out how this hook ought to go. And Jimmy finally, he was like, listen, I got an idea, it might help us. Let's go get a snack. And so he went to go in the house to get a snack because we were writing in his camper, because that's where he wanted to write that day. I mean, no more than did that door shut, then a light bulb went off in my head, and I thought, I didn't find Jesus. He found a way to find me. And I said that to Jake. And then when Jimmy came back, we were like, Jimmy, you got to hear this. You got to hear this hook.
Isn't that fun?
And we sang it for him, and he was like, that's it right there. He's like, let's do it. And so we wrote the rest of the song, and it was such a fun, that was one of my favorite co-writes.
Well, that's a good song. Well,
awesome.
you were writing with one of the greatest writers
Yes,
to ever
were.
breathe a breath. Hey, never not God. God is real, all things, peace is, standing with you, prayers my parents prayed. That sounds interesting.
You want us to play that one?
Why not? Yeah.
All right.
So now, Mark, you're gonna know this. So, of course, you had a praying mama. Right. I mean, you did.
No, she did.
But we were sitting there, and this song has an interesting story behind it. So this was one of just a couple of songs on the whole record that we did not write.
Okay.
All right. And we tossed around for a long time whether or not to actually record this song.
Because
And Dusty is with our record company, and we all had these conversations together. So the opening line of this song, of course the song's called Prayers My Parents Prayed. The opening line of the song says, if he's out with his friends, let him have a good time. But if he's going to drink, don't let him drive. And so we were sitting around thinking, man, we can't say that in a gospel song. We were sitting around thinking, man, can we really say that in a Christian song? But we had conversations for a long time, and we came to the conclusion that there are so many issues plaguing the world right now. And as the church, sometimes we don't want to talk about it, whether it's happening or not. And we started thinking, whether or not we choose to admit it, these are problems going on in the world. And a lot of parents, even though, and Dad, you've made this statement before, there's a lot of parents that can do everything in their power to do right by their kids. Mm-hmm. And sometimes there are just these influences in the world that can weigh really heavy on somebody. And so we thought to ourselves, this is an important song because it's something that everybody can relate to. Because either you have somebody that you're praying for, or you were the person who was being prayed for at one time or another.
All right, y'all sing it.
It's called Prayers My Parents Prayed.
2, 3, 4.
If he's out with his friends, let him have a good time. But if he's gonna drink, don't let him drive. Just get him home safe tonight. If he falls way too hard, if she goes and breaks his heart, would you catch him when he falls apart? No, I wouldn't be the man I am without a couple pair of folded hands. Every midnight bedside whisper from a hardwood floor. You can call it luck or call it fate, but I know good and well at the end of the day I'm living on prayers my parents prayed. Yeah. Make him tough and make him strong. Let him do more right than he does wrong. And work hard for every dollar he brings home. Help him not to lose his cool the way that I used to do. And when he don't know where to turn, let him turn to you. No, I wouldn't be the man I am without a couple pair of folded hands. Every midnight bedside whisper from a hardwood floor. You can call it luck or call it fate, but I know good and well at the end of the day I'm living on prayers my parents prayed. Oh yeah, prayers my parents prayed. I like this right here. They kept this heart of mine between the lines. I know that I wouldn't be the man I am without a couple pair of folded hands. Every midnight bedside whisper from a hardwood floor. You can call it luck or call it fate, but I know good and well at the end of the day I'm living on prayers my parents prayed. Listen guys, I want you to know something. If you got somebody that you're praying for, your prayers are not in vain, because God hears them and He still answers prayer in 2022. Let's sing, guys.
Man,
Isn't that a great message?
what a great message.
Oh,
And what
mercy.
what harmony. I can hear Norman Holland. He's been dead 10 years. What harmony. What a
Bella
great
liked it so much
song.
she came scampering on in here.
Bella, where is she?
She's over here with Dusty.
Oh, she's over there with
She
Dusty.
got little bows and
In fact,
everything.
I
today.
know it. She looks
dressed
all
up.
cleaned up. Okay, let's talk to Dusty for a minute.
Yes,
Dusty.
yes.
Let me turn the camera on Dusty. Look at
Yeah.
there. Dusty Wells, big time record producer.
Do you want to put the mic over
I want
there?
you, Here, Dusty. Hold that. I want to interview you too. All right, let me hear you. Don't talk. Let me make sure it's working. All right, check your mic, Dusty.
Test 1, 2, test.
All right, tell me something. Why did you? Why wouldn't you sign?
You know, when
But-
I took over A&R 2 years ago,
Yeah.
the sound had been signed. We had one record out, and COVID. The record came out in November, actually, of 2019.
November the 29th.
And and then COVID hit. But they still were. We still had 4 #1 singles from that record. When I first heard them, even I wish I could take credit that I found them, but I didn't.
Oh, I know. Don't you
They,
wish?
man, I knew there was something special. That first record was so incredible. When the songs on there, First Church of Mercy and La La La, all of them. But I knew that they were not your traditional Southern gospel group. We all have realized that.
Right.
I love their hearts. I love sitting down and talking with them. So when they came to it, we knew we needed to do a new record after 2 years. And Ed and myself and the other people on the team sat down with them and heard their hearts. And we had some concerns. I will tell you, I know that we say this in loving. We had many good, strong meetings, right? Where we would say, okay, can you do this? And we finally came to the point where we just said to Levi and to Rob and to Jacob and to Barry Weeks, said, we're going to let you guys do this record. We want you to do it and share your heart. We do want radio for certain markets. I think we had a wonderfully honest and open conversation. And Levi, who's they're also talented, but Levi's just this incredible singer.
Yes, he is.
And we sat down, and all of a sudden he explained to us. I'll never forget. I was on a phone. I may have been down here in Houston, Mark, with you and the Southbound guys when Levi called or he texted and he said, "Here's why I want to do this kind of record." And he started talking about his generation, and he started talking about everyday life, everyday songs that are going to touch the people of his generation and people who are out there asking questions. And how do you argue with that?
Right.
And when these are songs that, honest to goodness, they really do speak life.
Yeah.
And so we have a record that's finished that is a wonderful record.
Very
good.
Love it.
I'm thrilled about them.
And they're going to sing some more, so
Yes,
we're done with you.
There you go. I'm done.
All right, turn his mic off. Oh, I'm the sound man. I have to do that myself.
Oh yeah.
There you are.
I remember.
ADD kicked
Hold
right
on.
in there, too.
Wait, I need to get back to y'all's shots. See, I have shots for everybody. There you
Dusty,
are.
you want us
That's
to
the
play
better
the
shots.
song we wrote with Reba?
Oh, he would love that.
Oh, yeah.
Because of Buck.
So Mark was sharing with us on the way over. You were sharing with us on the way over here, Mark.
Right?
You said your favorite group.
The
was
Singing Rambos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So last summer we wrote a song with Reba Rambo.
Yeah.
And it was a
Have you met
Father's
her?
Day song.
Have you met her?
I've met her a few times.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah.
Great cook too.
Oh, my soul.
All right, we wrote the song with her. We're gonna play it real quick for y'all.
Here we
Alright,
go.
do
It
it.
goes like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, and. My mama fell in love so hard. His crooked grin, that old guitar, a little heaven in his eyes. I always thought he seemed so strong. I know he showed me just the same. He was a hard-working man with carpenter hands who gave me all he had. That was Jesus in my dad. Oh yeah. The Bible says what Jesus did, but my dad showed me who he is. Even a child could understand. Forgiving even when it hurts, when you've been knocked down in the dirt. Oh, that sounds a lot like my old man. He was there when I needed help, and he heard me yell his name. I didn't deserve his trust, but he loved me just the same. He was a hard-working man with carpenter hands who gave me all he had. That was Jesus in my dad. Oh yeah, yeah. Now if I'm playing the fool, he's still at the front porch waiting. And if I'm breaking the rules, there ain't a moment that he's hating me. And that's a fact. You gotta love a man like that. 'Cause he was there when I needed help, and he heard me yell his name. I didn't deserve his trust, but he loved me just the same. He was a hard-working man with carpenter hands who gave me all he had. That was Jesus in my dad. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. That was Jesus in my dad. Oh, oh, oh.
And we will. Once I turn my mic up, we'll be right back in just a second with more from the sound. But I want to tell you that tonight there's a premiere episode of Dinner Conversations, and tonight the episode is with Candy Christmas. And here is a little taste of the entire 4th season. Just a few minutes, we'll be right back. Hi, I'm Mark Lowry,
And I'm Andrew Greer,
and you're watching Dinner Conversations.
turning the light on one question at a time. Season 4.
You have rice on your nose. Houston, we have a problem.
Yes, exactly.
Can't end in a bad place, like, because we don't.
We were already
we
there.
have-
Season 4 guests include American Idol's Colton Dixon,
Gospel music superstar CeCe Winans.
They
Was at the table.
"My grandmother loved you." Cooking in the Kitchen with Facebook sensation Brenda Gant.
And touring the Big Apple with singer-songwriter Jenny Owens.
How much you think I weigh?
Here, he's on your
No, we're not playing that game.
My buddies Jimmy Fortune from the Statler Brothers, Ben Isaacs from the Isaacs, and Candy Christmas.
As well as one of my favorite leading ladies, Amy Grant, and singer-songwriter Ellie Holcomb.
You know how dead I'll be when you're 60?
Also appearing Sixpence None the Richer's Lee Nash, country music's Brian White, and Dove Award winner Matthew West.
Plus, best-selling author Angie Smith and her singing husband Todd Smith from Selah.
I'm glad my mother's dead sometimes. She heard this?
like a traitor to my generation.
What is wrong with you? Okay, well, I'm going to have a cigarette break.
Don't put any of that in the tank.
There's so much theology.
There's one seat left at the table, and it's yours, so join us for Dinner Conversations.
Turning the light on one question at a time.
And we're back with the incredible sound. The sound. Listen, if you go to thesound.org, you can buy their CDs. And if, Levi is the one who told me about the texting community.
Yes.
I owe it all to Levi. When he was here last time, he told me
up.
about it. And if you want to join, pay up. No, I'm Bill Gaither. We never pay up. Now listen. No, I'm kidding. All right, look, if you want to join the Mark Lowry community, all you got to do is text JOIN to 615-808-7894. And then what happens is right before I go live, I text you. I texted my community, all 7,200 of them. Of course, not all of them showed up, but they got a text letting them know we're going live, and right now, in fact. So just text JOIN to 615-808-7894, and you can join the Mark Lowry community. And tonight at 7:30 on YouTube, on the Dinner Conversations YouTube page, you can watch Candy Christmas. And I interviewed her son, Josh. You know, he passed away. But, of course, this was like a couple of years ago we did this episode, and it never was released, but it's being released tonight. And I'm so excited about it. So watch that at 7:30. And now let's get back to more music. Here is The Sound.
Questions if there can be a God in heaven. Every day we hear the skeptics wonder how. They're saying the Bible is outdated, that there's no way to explain it, and the evidence is nowhere to be found. But I see it every time I look around. I know that God is real and His glory is revealed in the heart of everyone who just believes. He still saves and changes lives, and there's no way to deny the difference that He made inside of me. It's more than just emotion that I feel. God is real, yeah. See, I can remember who I was, and now I'm who I am, because there's a living God who came and made me new. So I'll stay with Him forever, and everything we face together is another story that will show the proof of the gospel truth. I know that God is real and His glory is revealed in the heart of everyone who just believes. He still saves and changes lives, and there's no way to deny the difference that He made inside of me. It's more than just emotion that I feel. He holds me when I'm falling. He hears me when I'm calling. He listens and He answers every prayer. It's settled and I'm sure of the reality of His love. I don't need to see His face to know He's there. I know that God is real and His glory is revealed in the heart of everyone who just believes. He still saves and changes lives, and there's no way to deny the difference that He made inside of me. It's more than just emotion that I feel. It's more than just emotion that I feel. God is real.
Yes, 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 they are. Two brothers and a dad. That's how you get that good harmony.
Let them guess which one's which.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get over. Didn't mean to do that. Well, let's figure out which one is which.
Let them guess. Let them guess.
Let them guess. Oh my goodness. What a group. Okay, now every Tuesday night, at what time do y'all go live?
8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So it's just 7 o'clock Central where we're at right now.
Every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central, they go live on their Facebook page.
Come on.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's the sound. How do they find your, I guess, just the sound?
Well, if you search The Sound on Facebook and you hit pages, we'll be one of the first ones that pops up. You can see our picture, and you can click on that profile and like it. It's got a blue check mark next to it.
Yes, that's how you tell.
Any of them that don't have a blue check mark, don't be following them.
Don't be following. They're scammers.
And whatever you do, don't send our picture to the IRS.
Y'all, this has been fun. What else you gonna sing for me?
Do you want to do
You want to do
an old classic?
Closer?
Yeah, we can do.
Oh.
We did that last time we were
I
here.
think you said your brother liked the...
Oh yeah, my brother loves you guys.
We'll do it. We'll do one that y'all at home can sing along with.
All right.
It was like this: 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and... Just a closer walk with thee. Great Jesus is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, yeah, dear Lord, let it be. I'm weak, but thou art strong. Jesus, keep me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk. Let me walk close to thee, yeah, in just a closer walk with thee. Great in Jesus is my plea. I said it's now. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Just a closer walk with thee.
Just like I taught you.
Thank you.
Great in Jesus is my plea. Ooh, daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Let it be, yeah, yeah. Yes.
I love it. And if you want to have the sound at your church, how can they have y'all? Go to thesound.org. Hey, by the way, your website is really nice.
Oh, yeah? Thank you.
They did a good job. And if people...
Yeah, so, while we're here, because we are in the Houston area, and so is the guy that I work with for our website. His name's Greg Kent, so huge shout out to Greg.
Yeah.
And,
Thank you, Greg.
Centerforce Data Solutions, I think is the name of their company.
Well, if you want to book the sound for your, church, banquet, bar mitzvah, whatever, go to thesound.org, and you can have Levi, Jacob, and Rob come to your church before they're too big.
I don't know if I get too big. No. Too
Well,
old,
listen,
maybe.
I love this CD. It's so beautiful. Now, listen, you need to go get it. Now, we haven't heard all the songs, so we won't get to all of them. There's 10 of them, but you need to get this. Anywhere you download your music, just put in the sound and look for 2 clean-cut guys and a hippie.
That's right.
And you'll find them.
Let them guess. Which one's which?
Let 'em guess.
And you know what I love about you guys, too? You have so much fun with each other.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you really are your best friends, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Now that
Well,
we're
you
all
have to be if you're going to travel that much.
Yeah.
You know that.
I'll tell
You would hope.
You've been around it too, Mark, but boy, life is short. Why in the world be miserable?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? No.
Absolutely. Hey, they're watching in Cape Town, South Africa. Amelia Swainpole.
How you
And Angie says, thanks for having the sound.
Yeah,
Do
that's
what?
mom.
Oh, yeah, that's hey,
Who?
sweetheart.
Oh, where
30 years
it must-
coming
Yeah,
up in
that-
June.
Did it
That's
just
our
go by and I
mama.
missed
Oh, right
it?
there at the top.
Oh, there she is. Thank you for having the sound. Is that your wife?
It is.
You really,
I'm married up, buddy.
you married way up.
I
Let me
cashed in
let me
big
drag that
time.
back down here and look at her. Let's see. Oh my Lord, was she about 12 when y'all married?
Well, she probably was, yeah.
Hold on, let me pull this. Look at how pretty she is.
Oh,
And
she's
young.
like
Oh, that's
Let me
sweet.
say this. I get people come to our table at the concerts and they're like, I saw your sister out at the table. And I'm like, what in the world?
From Washington.
Yeah.
Washington State.
And I'm like, what in the world? And then there was even one time that somebody thought that Angie was that my wife was Levi's girlfriend. I'm like, how bad do I look? I look terrible.
Pretty bad. No, I'm just kidding. All right, listen, we got to get another song in.
Okay.
All right, what do you guys want to do here?
Make it count.
Yeah.
Well, that's on the
Let's
last
do it.
record, right?
Yeah,
I
that
love
was
that
on the-
song. But you can't do one more off this
What's
one.
on- What's it?
Well,
What's
let's
on
see. Let me see. Hang on.
is
Can
on
you
there.
hand me that so I can look?
Yeah.
I got to read what's
And then
on
let's
our
see
own
how-
album.
Listen,
Hey.
the album just came out
What's
last Friday, so
That's right. So you want to...
I'm learning quickly.
Yeah, but boy, you're learning good. Listen, Make It Count's a good one too, will
That's
it?
a bit up. That's a
And
little
while they're
R&B.
thinking about that, I want all of you that have been praying for Israel and Joseph to know that Israel and Chino. I'm old. They're doing good. I can't give you all the information I'd like to, but I think one day it's going to be a movie. Just know God is doing stuff. I talk to them nearly every day, and they're in a very good foster home right now. And just keep praying for them. So I wanted to give you an update. All right, now
Bella is awesome over.
What
She's
is she
just having a good. She don't even care what's going on. She has perched herself up on that footrest,
That's right.
and she's just looking out at the yard.
She's guarding that.
Yeah.
She's afraid a squirrel might. If she sees a squirrel, she'll start wiggling that tail. All right, what are y'all gonna sing?
We're gonna
We'll
do all
one
things.
about all things.
All things.
All right,
Okay.
we'll try this. 1, 2, 3, and. If you gave me power, hey, I could lose it all. Build an ivory tower just to watch it fall. But when my world's in pieces, I know I found the secret to confidence when my back's against the wall. Hey, I can do all things through Him who strengthens me. There is nothing that can take my victory. Situations come and go,
That's a good one.
My favorite Bible verse, Philippians
I can do-
4:13.
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Isn't that it?
That's
Yeah.
it.
Sir.
I thought it
Or
was.
strengtheneth.
Yeah, if you're in the
Strengthen
King
us.
Which
James,
version you're in.
That's right.
strengtheneth.
That's the way we were raised.
That's right.
Hey, okay, you're going to do one more for us, and it's off your last project,
Sure. Yeah.
and
Oh,
it's
which one?
call
Make it count.
Yes.
All
Wanna
right.
do that
I
one?
love that one.
Okay. You're gonna do.
that's
You're
And
gonna,
thank y'all
We'll
for
do.
tuning in. Tomorrow night, Tuesday night, I'm going to be live with Philip and Colleen. The sound could be here tonight, so we substituted first Mondays with Mark to have the sound in. But Colleen and Philip will be here tomorrow. So stay tuned. All right, let's welcome back the sound.
Mark, thanks
We
for
go.
having us.
yes,
Yes,
thank you so
thank you.
much.
Oh, my
We
pleasure.
love coming and hanging out with you for a little
Well,
bit.
I love it too, and I love the family harmony. You know, I'm a sucker for that.
And
We
you
like
all-
hanging out with y'all on Facebook too.
Yes.
That's why, isn't it fun to hang out with everybody on Facebook?
I know we got
Mark knows all the
1,200.
good places to eat. That's why we
1,200.
came.
I do know where to eat. Now that's for sure. Sing.
Let's try this here. There's one thing that remains the same for everyone. We only get so many trips around the sun. A new day dawns, here we go. And what it holds only God knows. So I guess I better make the most of what I've got. 'Cause life is out there waiting, ready or not. And it's an open door I'm gonna walk through. I know for sure what I'm gonna do is love with all that's in me. Gonna give, holding nothing back. Gonna pray, 'cause I know that God is listening and that's a fact. And I'm gonna live like there's no tomorrow. Gonna run hard till the road runs out. Hey, all we have is here and now. So I'm gonna make it count. Yeah. I'm gonna slow down, soak it up, and take it in. And be quick to show forgiveness like Jesus did. Oh, life is short, yeah, that's true. I know for sure what I'm gonna do is love with all that's in me. Gonna give, holding nothing back. Gonna pray, 'cause I know that God is listening and that's a fact. And I'm gonna live like there's no tomorrow. Gonna run on till the road runs out. 'Cause I know all we have is here and now. So I'm gonna make it count. Every moment, every minute, every step of every mile. Oh, we're only here for a little while. So I'm gonna love, and I'm gonna give, and I'm gonna pray, 'cause I know that God is listening and that's a fact. And I'm gonna live like there's no tomorrow. Gonna run hard till the road runs out. Hey, all we have is here and now. So I'm gonna make it count. Yeah, all we have is here and now. Yeah, make it count.
Oh, yeah. Make it count, everybody.
Yeah.
Make it count, and I will see you tomorrow, Tuesday. I don't know when. It'll be me, Colleen, and Philip. And it's going to be the first Mondays, but it's on a Tuesday, so stay tuned. God bless. See you when I see you.